actually a transfer from East Carolina, and he will get the first start for the Wildcats. He's going to pass it. It's a completed pass to Khalil Overton, and Overton's going to pick up about 4 down and 6 yards to go for the Cats. From the pocket, Simmons down the sideline, had a man open, but he let him a little. Simmons will throw it again. Back near the sidelines, has Tank again, and he's pushed out of bounds, and he appears to be about a yard and a first. Really big down in the ball game. 4th and 2. Simmons under pressure. Rose to his left. He's going to tuck it. Simmons looking for that first down. He's going to be very close. He may have picked it up. I think he did pick it up near the sideline. Number 34 in motion there. He's an offensive lineman. That was Christopher Grant. They come back trying to get the running game in gear, and they go straight ahead, and that's going to be about 3 yards up the middle. I don't know if I've ever seen an offensive lineman with the number 34 before.
Yeah, I think the
Bazell, we'll see what he does today. And a snap, the quarterback wasn't ready for the football, so he takes it straight ahead. And I don't think the defensive line was ready either because no one moved.
That's right.
Coach Raymond Woody looking at another big down for his Wildcats, and he's going to pass it out of the backfield, and Bazell cannot hold on. He dropped the pass. I don't know how much, punted away to the Tigers. The kick by Frederic sails deep, and it will not go into the end zone. What a great kick by Anthony Frederic, and it's going to be touchdown at about the 2-yard line. So Jackson State will get does have the experience. Working out of the hole right now. Hands it straight ahead, and that is Irv Mulligan trying to get some yards to get 6.7 clip. He's also 4th overall in passing in the SWAC. So now he has a 2nd down and 10. It's not, it should be about 7. 2nd and 7 to go for a first down for the Tigers. Comes back, hands it to Mulligan again, and he fights his way for another couple of yards. Mason Brown and the Jackson State offense. He puts a man in motion. Brown fakes the handoff. Now he's going to tuck it. Brown tries to get the first down, and he's very close. I think he may have. Carolina State also tossed 3 touchdowns in that game. So Brown on 1st and 10. Looking to his left, has a man open. Nice pass by Brown, and it's going to be another first down for the Tigers. Touchdowns as this team comes in with a 2-2 overall record. This time they go to the reverse, and coming around is Andre Hunt. Hunt picks up a block, still on his feet. Hunt has a first down, and he's bounced out of bounds after a nice run on the reverse. Andre. So on 1st down, Brown's going to throw it. He wants to go deep. Now he has to step up in the pocket, runs out toward the sidelines. He's going to pick up about 5 yards on that scramble out of the pocket.
You know, when you get a quarterback like this with the
C.C. Taylor with a really nice tempo to his offense to start this game. Brown with a fake and a pass, and a good defensive play right there by number 1, Amari Hill Robinson. First down for the Tigers. Brown in the pocket, hung in there. Beautiful pass, has his man, and he dropped it. Wide open for a possible touchdown was You know those old Southwest commercials, want to get away? That is Isaiah Spencer right now. Tigers come back with a run, and they got a lot of room going on down the sideline. That was Desmond Moultrie, who and his teammates look to him as a leader on that team. So 1st and 20 now for the Tigers. Brown fires underneath inside, and he completes the pass.
Players that bought in meant a lot to him.
Jason Brown gives it to Moultrie. Wildcats had him in the backfield, but they couldn't wrap him up. But a good recovery by the defensive team from Bethune. Cookman to his right. Brown snaps it. Now he's under pressure, has to scramble around, and he just threw that one away. Great pressure up. But Beza was injured last week, and then Noel got hurt in practice, so we're not sure who's going to punt the football tonight. It's got a high kick, and it's a nice kick. And it's going to be touchdown at about the 3-yard, 30-yard punt. So here come the Wildcats on offense from deep in their own territory. And they go straight ahead on the run, and not much happening right there. Good stop by the Jacks. Hard, really good protection against the pass. So he does a good job for the Wildcats. Fake to Robinson. Simmons keeps, and he has nowhere to go. A fine defensive play right there by Jackson. 3rd and 8 for Simmons. Moves out of the pocket. He's caught and dropped for a safety. A big play by Jackson State. That is number 13, Isaac Peppers. And what a story, man. Big play he made coming up with the safety on Simmons in the end zone.
Yeah, Coach talked about it this week that this guy just finds a way to make plays. He's undersized, under everything, right? But he played happy at the moment of how their defense performed.
Jason Brown back on the field. He has Irv Mulligan in the backfield. Give us to Mulligan. Mulligan has a hole, and Mulligan's going to pick up close to 5 yards on that.
He just gets what he can out of our play.
This time he's going to pass it, in a big defensive play by number 12, Jabari Jobden, in motion. Brown, a lot of time, and he's going to have to just throw that one away. The pocket's won in Southwestern Athletic play, in SWAC play. Their lone loss was to Florida A&M earlier this year. Gone all the way at quarterback. Fakes it to Jimmy Robinson. Looking downfield, has a man, and a perfect strike from Simmons. A beautiful pass to Dakari Allen Johnson. He has 2 touchdowns.
Just takes the ball and accelerates.
Simmons to pass again on 1st down, and boy, that one was almost picked up. Backs this year, and because of injury, they're back to Walter Simmons again. And so Simmons this time turns and hands straight ahead to Terry Lindsay, and he's the 3rd running back to be in this game. Fakes the handoff. Simmons floats to his right, fires downfield, and he just threw that one away. The nearest receiver was Davino Ellen. So the Tigers are expecting big things from him. As Jason Brown turns and he hands off again, and the running game is starting to get going now for the Tigers. You see the Jackson fans, well, they're partying early in this game as Brown completes his pass. Still on his feet is his wide receiver, that is Fabian McCray. He may have lost yardage. He was very good up close to the 1st down. Jason Brown to pass. Nice pocket. Throws underneath and completes his pass to Rico Powers.
I'll work on it.
Wildcats with the football, 1st and 10 from the 46. Simmons with the pass, completes it to Allen Johnson there, and he gets what he can get out of that. A nice gain on first. Simmons looking that way again. Now he has to scramble out of the pocket. He's going to run it, and he tucks it, and he steps out of bounds. So a nice job by Walt Simmons to get away today. And now it is 3rd and 11 to go for the Wildcats from Bethune-Cookman. Simmons ducks down, scrambles away. Simmons has some open field in front of him, and he tries to spin out of it. But a great job by Walt Simmons. It's like he... Snap, and the give to Jimmy Robinson, and he pushes his way forward. And Robinson's going to have the 1st down and more for the Wildcats.
What a surge for the offensive line.
1st and 10 for Simmons and the offense. Fakes it to Jimmy Robinson. Pass, and the knee was down as he hit Davino Ellington. Made the catch, but as I said, he did have the knee.
Except for the NFL right now.
JoJo Bazile back in the backfield. This time it's Allen Johnson on the end around. He has some room to go, and he's finally tripped up from behind. Oh, that would have been a Bethune-Cookman touchdown. So they've ran out for the Wildcats. Handoff inside is to JoJo Bazile, and he's in for the touchdown. Man, was that some power in his legs. How about that leg transfer from Washington State? Coach described him, and that one is blocked. The extra point attempt is going to be blocked. So Bethune-Cookman come away with the touchdown, but no extra point.
They're going to try to match that.
1st and 10, the handoff, and a lot of room to go right there for Mulligan, but a flag is down. Brown dumps it underneath, has his man, that is Rico Powers. Rico down the sidelines, slipped away and turns a little pass into a big gain.
That's why they say this guy.
Ball on the 27 now, and they go back to the run. Nice job right there for the Tigers. So 2nd and 2 now for the Tigers. They go back to the run, and a nice spinning move by Moultrie. Desmond Moultrie picks up the 1st down and a lot more, and he knew he was just missed. So Jason Brown, 1st and 10 now, ball resting on the 11-yard line. He goes back to the run. Moultrie on the carry again, and this time he's going to be thrown backwards by Jalen Christian, number 30.
Be interesting where they
You went on a scoring drive. So 2nd and 7 for the Cats. Fires for the end zone, and it's broken up. Biggers. Football down on the 8-yard line. Brown fakes to Moultrie. Rolls to his left. Fires in the end zone. Has a man. That's a touchdown for Jackson State. What a beautiful catch by Seven McGee in the back of the end zone. The Tigers are going to go for 2 after scoring the touchdown. Jason Brown rolls to his right, shuttle pass inside, and it's going to be very, very close. It's big tight end, and the ball comes out. That was DJ Stevens, who tried to get it to the goal line, and he just about got there. But now the Wildcats will have the football. Walt Simmons at quarterback, hands it off. A nice hole around the outside, and look at Brazil using some of that power and speed. A good mix, team being big, and that's what we're seeing so far. Brazil again using some of his power that time to fight his way close. Simmons to throw it. Boy, he has a lot of time. And then he runs out of the pocket before he had to. Fires it downfield, and he has his man. That's complete to Tank Boyd, and that's on that play. First down for Bethune Cookman. Simmons under pressure, dumps it short, and his big tight end, Nabanye Moore, is going to be pushed out of bounds. Simmons puts his running back in motion, fakes it to him. Now he looks downfield, has a man in the end zone, and it's almost picked off. A good recovery by Jackson State. That is Bethune-Cookman coming in with a 1-2 record. Simmons sidearms it near the sideline. That's going to be incomplete. Jackson's 42-yard field goal attempt. Kick is down, and the kick is up, and it is good. What a kick right there. A beautiful ball on the 22-yard line. JSU on the attack, and the give is to Mulligan. Mulligan around the outside. He's going to be tripped up after a gain of about 1. A good play by 2nd and 14 for the Tigers. Brown in the pocket, has to bounce out of it, still has the football, and then he floats it out near the sideline. It's going to go down as an incompleted pass. Jason Brown from the pocket. Now he's not in the pocket. Fires over the middle, and he throws high to his intended receiver. He had a man open on the play, but he was on the move. That was DJ Steve. 6 to go in the first quarter, and Simmons is looking for some more. Now he has to step up in the pocket, sidearms it near the sideline, and completes it for a first down. Nice job.
Good job staying with him.
Clock down to 1:40 to go in the first half. Simmons down the sideline, and oh, it goes off the fingertips. Kick on some more before the half. His Wildcats with the ball, 2nd and 10, and they go to the running attack. And this time Jimmy Robinson is going to be pulled down as he was trying to. Simmons has some time, throws underneath again, and his receiver is knocked out of bounds after midway up to the 28-yard line. They still have 2 timeouts to go in this game. The give is to Jimmy Robinson, and Robinson could not break away. He had a crack for a second, but a nice 7 now for the Wildcats. Simmons under pressure, and he's going to just throw it away near the sideline there. Good job not to take a loss in that situation.
100%.
So the ball is loose, and Jackson State comes up with a recovery. Number 5 is Wiggins, who ended up with the football. So just
that is rough.
Tip pass and intercepted by Wiggins.
And it wasn't a bad pass, so you're back.
Soccer team at Jackson State, but because of injuries to their first team kicker last week, second team kicker in practice this week, Lalani Armenta is handling the short field goals and the extra points tonight at the second half. Brown again, hands off again, and good pressure up front by the Wildcats. They just stuffed that run right there.
You called it, I'll tell you what.
Up much. 3rd down and 4 yards to go to keep the drive alive. This time Brown tries to keep it, but he's met in the backfield by Eddie Walls III. On Avery Salerno again to punt the football away. He's getting plenty of action. And of course he's punting because the #1 punter was also the backup field goal kicker who got injured in practice this week. So the kicking game for Jackson State is just...
It's Jackson State ball.
Oh, it hit the defensive player on the coverage team.
Slipping it all.
So on 1st and 10, Simmons hands it to JoJo Bazile, and he's maybe a yard on the play. A good tackle there, making a loss of 2 on that play. So it's 2nd and 12 now for the Wildcats. Simmons with time, and he sides arm a rope over to the sideline, and Davino Ellington made the catch. Football on the 43-yard line. Simmons with a lot of time, then he ducks out of it, looking downfield, he throws it into a crowd. That was almost picked off right there by everyone. Butch Alcindor along with Jorge Vargas. Jackson, Mississippi, where Jackson State is taking on Bethune Cookman, and a big run coming up right there by Jackson State. Number 27, Ahmad Miller on the kick. The second half at quarterback for the Tigers. Looking to his right, now he's going to pull it down, and Brown is going to be hit hard by Shelton. Yeah, make it 3-yard gain on the play. So 2nd and 3, and once again, the battle up front this time is won by Bethune Cookman. 38-yard line with excellent field position. 1st down for the Tigers. Fake is to Miller. Brown throws, completes his pass to Rico Powers, and he's tripped up after a short gain on the ball. Excuse me, make that 3 for the 1st down. Jason Brown scrambles to his left. Now he pulls it down, and Brown's going to be pushed out of bounds. Number 40, Darian Davis.
Out of 20, 110 yards. He's got sacked twice, but he's been pretty accurate.
Dakari Allen Johnson on the little completed pass. That is a completed pass. It runs it like a jet sweep around about 4 yards on the play. So good job getting something out of nothing. This time, Simmons dumps it off to his big tight end there, number 81, Nabanye Moore, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. Oh, ball is out. Simmons handed it straight away. Ball is still out. Picked up out of midair, and here come the Tigers going the other way, trying to run it back. Athens Smith, number 56, the big defensive lineman, plucked it out of the...
On this play, and again, just the ball gets away from a big hit right there. Big 97 gets the hit. He tries to recover, but of course, 56, Athens Smith, he goes it. That's a linebacker's dream right there. Get it out of the air and go in for the score.
So this time it's Jason Brown now, puts his receiver in motion, rolls to his right, steps up, throws it into traffic, and it's caught and dropped. Almost a great catch by Rico Powers. Oh, and that's going to get him a flag. So number 49 on to kick it off this time, and it's going to be bounced. Ball is loose. Tigers may have come up with it. It's still loose. There's a fight for the football, and Jackson State may have come up with that ball again. They've been trying to hit that squib kick the entire game. Look at that, Jorge. Ball is loose, and then watch it squirt out again. And then there it goes again.
Well, you know, look how long it takes.
Possessions, that wasn't really a possession. It was just a recovered fumble. And now Jackson State on the attack. Jason Brown, he's done this a lot tonight. Scrambles to his left. Fires downfield, and it's incomplete. Was recovered on the 48-yard line. So Jackson State on the move. Nice crease. Good run right there by Mulligan. He's caught jersey that showed up. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Back to Mulligan again. That's a nice move inside. Dances his way for 5 for the Tigers. Handoff inside, and this time a big stop by the Wildcats. They're trying to go back to that again as they put Chancey Riley in motion. Come back with a run to Mulligan again. Mulligan slips away, and Mulligan will have another 1st down for the Tigers. Mulligan there. Beaufort, South Carolina native. Goes inside again. He's going to pick up about 3. Number 25, D-line now. Nice protection. The pass into the end zone is high. There was some contact down there, but the officials, Tigers. Throws it underneath, and that's not going to pick up much. Desmond Montree is tripped up there. A soccer player on the Jackson State soccer team was handling extra points and short field goals. So Jason Brown looking to make it happen on 4th down, and he's going to be spun out of bounds. So Jason Brown did not get the pass up on 4th defensive stop. So they go back on offense. Walter Simmons fires over the middle. It's tipped up and incomplete. That one was dropped. His pass was right on the line. Dumps it out short. Goes to Brazil, and he's got no place to go. Number 13, Isaac Penn. And they're going to take on Mississippi Valley, so that, you know, many would expect them to be a heavy favorite in that game. So empty backfield for Simmons. Going to go way downfield, and he overshoots his receiver. He had Davino Ellington with some space there between the two defenders. So a lot going on in the SWAC. Here we have 2:12 to go in the 3rd quarter, and a big play by the Wildcats defense. They came up with a huge stop there on Mulligan. So apparently McDonald on to replace Brown, and this is Moultrie trying to make something happen. So the last time Jackson State had the ball, Brown got 6 foot 185 junior from Ridgeland, Mississippi. This time he's going to throw it. Can't throw it, has to pull it down. Still on his feet. Nice job of spinning out of that tackler and picking up some extra yards. For BCU. They go to the running game straight ahead to Jimmy Robinson, and look at Robinson fighting for all of the extra yardage right there. Jimmy Robinson, coach with Walter Simmons at the controls, and he gives it straight away, and they go back to their running game, and that's just power. I mean, he got
that sure
5 of those yards with half the team on at Bethune Cookman. As they turn, fake the handoff. Simmons fires a dart and is incomplete. I got a great Reggie Thea story. Laughed and backed right out of the press conference.
Well, you know, Charles speaks his mind, that's for sure.
2nd and 10 for the Wildcats, and it's an incomplete pass. That was one of the all-time great Charles Barkley. Walt Simmons has gone all the way. Empty backfield. He's going to dump it underneath to Robinson. Robinson slips a tackle, and he's going to get close to it, but he's going to be a little shy of the 1st down. As Jason Brown comes back, and he starts it off with a big run. A handoff to Mulligan, and Mulligan is tripped up in the secondary, but not before he came away with a huge run. It was a big run to flip the field some. They go back to Mulligan on 2nd down, and this time the Wildcats respond. Brown will throw. Fires underneath, has his man, Rico Powers, and Rico Powers picks up another 1st down for the Tigers.
Some timing patterns.
So Brown looking deep this time, and it's going to be picked off. It's intercepted, and coming back with it is Amari Hill Robinson. Still on his feet, but Amari Hill Robinson, the all-SWAC, the preseason all-SWAC player, makes a big return for Bethune.
Rico once, and he went to go up top to get him again. But again, he was covered really well. He just threw it up there anyway, expecting Rico to be able to get it or knock it down, and Rico couldn't get to it.
Amari Hill Robinson, one of the better. They have a new quarterback in the game, and he gives to Jimmy Robinson. Excuse me, that was Simmons again. Check that. Number 8, still in the game at quarterback. To go for the 1st down. So Simmons fakes, rolls to his right. Looks downfield and just throws that one into the bushes. Right into the hedges. Robinson over to his right. Robinson shoots to the flat. Simmons steps up. Now he's just going to have to tuck it, and he goes out of bounds. Not much there, so they will have to punt the football. The Southern has probably dropped off a little further down than people thought at this point. They had that heartbreaking loss to Prairie View A&M to open the season in the Labor Day Classic. Now we have 9:48 to go here, and Jackson State. So 2nd and 9. The give is straight ahead and a lot of room inside for Mulligan.
DeAndre Towns blue again. If we see it.
Mulligan with 4 touchdowns on the year. He takes the handoff, got hit hard in the backfield, but he spun away from that hit by De'Aris Thomas. He dropped the show. First down for the Tigers. 1st and 10 opportunity. Brown fires a strike, and he has his receiver Rico Powers near the sideline, and he turned it up. That's a nice gain on 1st down.
Yeah, it is. And
put the big tight end in motion. That's Hayden Hagler. Brown dances in the pocket, throws underneath, and that's not going to get much at all. May have lost a yard as he got it back to Rico Powers again, letting as much of that clock tick down as they can. So Brown looking to throw it, surveying the field, throws it over the middle, and it's dropped. His receiver, Fabian McCoy, was all by himself.
with that one.
There is a flag, though. Wow. Personal foul called after the play. Happier than Fabian McCray on that play. So the toss in the backfield is not going to go anywhere. Good response. That Wildcat defense is fired up.
Well, that was fantastic. Conroy.
Clock ticking down to 6:05 to go in the game, and they go to the reverse. A little jet sweep didn't fool anybody. Andre Hunt is dropped in the backfield by De'Aris. Tackles for loss and a sack. And now we have a huge 3rd down. 3rd and 18, and it's blocked. Ooh. A good job knocking that pass down was number 54, Jeremy Greaves. Done a pretty good job tonight. That is Avery Salerno. And he will get this one up, and it's just straight up in the air this time. And it's going to go out of bounds. And this time, that change of possession is going to really hurt the Tigers because it was. Everybody likes to play at home. So here comes the Wildcats from Bethune. Cookman with 5:10 to go. Pass is completed over the middle to Khalil Overton. And Khalil, a little confusing, but that was Khalil with the reception there. So Simmons to throw again. Dances away from the pressure. Fires near the sideline, has his man. That is Dakari Allen Johnson. 4th and 1 for Bethune Cookman. Simmons dancing, tried to get out of the pocket. Simmons going to be caught and dropped shy of the 1st down, I think. Let's see. I don't.
It's a rhythm and get on a roll. But right here, they just come, and again, they only come with 4. They've been blitzing a whole lot, but man, they came through and closed the door as soon as he turned it up to run.
Snapped the ball. The Wildcats didn't really get set. They were still concerned with what was going on, and that's Mulligan. Slips a tackler. Mulligan is going to be gone. Breaks it. Now it's a foot race. 20, 10. He's in for the touchdown. Irv Mulligan breaks this game wide open with that touchdown run.
What a great.
Or as we take another look, he cut it back, and then right there he turned on the Jets.
And no one's going to catch him. Look at that. He was off.
Yeah, Omar Hill Robinson was in the vicinity.
Right there.
They're going to go for 2 points again. They put Stevens in motion to the left. Jason Brown rolls to the right, tosses it to Stevens, and the 2-point conversion is good. DJ Stevens, the big tight end, the All-American, makes the catch, and he has the 2-point conversion. 260 pounds. He's a grad student who transferred in from Arkansas Pine Bluff. And you know, you look at the guys coming in, the transfers coming in, 59 players left Jackson State. Now this event, they have a. So Walter Simmons and company now, they have a big hill to climb, and he completes his pass. It goes to Overton, Khalil Overton that is. Last play covered 9 yards. 2nd and 1, might have been some early movement on the line as he gives to Jimmy Robinson. Robinson banging close to the 1st down. Ball game. Simmons is going to step up again, and now he's going to try to pass it. So Simmons is almost trying to create a play.
Moving us forward.
Another completion to Khalil Overton. This time he's under pressure, fires for the end zone, and that's a touchdown. What a catch by Dakari Allen Johnson, laying out for that football and making us Bethune Cookman.
I think you have to.
Cade Hector's extra point is up, and it is good. They only have 2 timeouts to use.
Gotcha.
If they can stop them here. So they go to the running game. And, well, he bounces off the tackle as Moultrie. He would not go down. Good job by Moultrie, number 21. And the quick. So Brown's looking. Now he's going to keep it. He's going to run it. And he's caught and dropped after picking up a couple there. So that big defensive line, once it gets out of timeouts, we have 1:46 to go in the game. And they go to Mulligan. And boy, he dives and got the first down on the dive. That did it right there when he dove forward. But there is a flag up here. Looks like 3rd and about 15 to go. And they're going to hand it off. And another big hole. And that's Mulligan again. Boy, he runs hard. We're down to 1:29 to go in this game. Kick is straight up again. And it's going to bounce. It's going to take a BCU bounce coming back toward midfield. So that.
Can't say believe.
That is a huge now.
It's the fact that I gotta record this though. That's the crazy part.
He takes the knee and